There we go. And this, now I can post it. Bam. Wham! It's a double whammy. Hey, Swampa is funny. How are you doing? Alright, hopefully we have everything now. Because I wasn't planning on streaming today. But I am now. I'm gonna get some drink. Now we can start painting stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully. Is my audio even in? Yeah, it is good. Everything seems to be. It's pretty good. For what it was. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, tablet, right? I'm gonna need that as well. This is why you're supposed to always prepare in advance. Sorry about that. That was probably pretty loud. Alright, so where am I? And what am I doing? Good. Okay, today we will do something decently good. Just need to do this one a little bit less. Good. No, those are the colors. This is the painting layer. Alright. We can make a new painting layer and we can start painting. Right. Am I painting? Oh, this is this layer, right? Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. Ooh. A lot of layers to deal with. What did I use before? I feel like this one. That's probably it. I have to soften it up a bit in some places more than others. Okay, like that. do perfect grading swatches like you have on the left. Sometimes when I have like certain idea what I want to do, I sometimes create swatches, but mostly I just wing it, to be honest, and like use my painting for swatches. But like if you have them on side, it's definitely better for like keeping your idea, because if you just like wing it, you can lose your initial like feel of the painting pretty quickly, because it's like, you know, you'll just lose it, kinda. I don't know if she should be happy. Give me a second. Can I group this? Shit. Different idea. Can I group all those? No. Shit. Am I? Am I stupid? Which one of those? Oh, okay, now I get it. Good. Actually, it doesn't matter. I can just do that. Duplicate, remove. Oh, bam, and bam. Good. Wow, this looks great. Pinksy, thank you. And welcome here. There's still a lot of work on this one. No. Okay. This actually looks better now. Like softer edges. Like it a little bit more. And softer shadows, slightly. Like, don't take me wrong, hard shadows are also like good, but sometimes you need to add a little bit more softness to it. I'm having trouble drawing hand, especially small hand. Can you please suggest some tips? I think I did it in last stream. I'm not sure if it was to you. Well, Right, you have like a hand, right? Like you have your palm, you have your wrist. You have your thumb. Right? And then you have your fingers. Let's just represent them by this. 1 second, that's too long. It's about this tall, okay. And pretty much, like, what you want to do is to create something like this first for every hand gesture you want to do. Like, whatever it is, right? If it's like, let's say if it's like fist, right? You just want to create something like the shape of it first. Right? So you can, like, create it from it afterwards, right? You don't want to go like, you know, like full on just drawing like every single finger right away, because like, why, right? You want to create something that looks like the hand and add the detail later, because like drawing every single like finger, right, that's difficult, right? Like I can get like one finger here, right? I was just like, what do I do now? I want to do like, you know, like some other finger here. And now I'm like, what now, right? It's difficult to do it this way. But if I would like do the same thing with shapes, right? I will just know this is like that. I can like split it into those two shapes. Then I do the palm shape. And pretty much where the finger should be, wrist. Now I can just fill it up again, right? I want to split this like that. Now I want to split this like about that. This splits into two. And like try to like separate that into like multiple shapes. Don't just. And I think I just fucked up my whole painting because of that, because I'm an idiot. But it's alright. Actually, I think I can delete. Yeah, good. I can actually erase. That's great. Very nice. Nice. Yeah, but drawing hands is difficult, like in general. It can be pretty damn difficult. So far, driver, you are a good teacher. Thank you. I actually wanted to be a teacher. Not that. Kinda want to be a teacher. Or like art teacher or something. Like not in school, that's probably like some courses or something. I actually enjoy that maybe. I don't know. But definitely not like kids. Like adults. So I cannot handle kids very well. I find them annoying. Like really fucking annoying. Pretty damn decent. Okay. Pretty much right now I'm just gonna add a little bit more contrast to see how it looks and maybe like apply it to the whole painting afterwards. And try to finish the horns. That's like my goal for today. And I hope that I'll be able to do it. Hopefully I'm still listening to this non-copyrighted music. Yes, I am. Great. Just join, but this looks awesome. Thank you. And welcome here with us. What have I done? Oh, shit. Something stupid. What? Am I like, what? Okay. That was weird. I need to get like some kind of sense into those horns. And also some kind of like edginess as well. What's that? Oh, it didn't. Oh, I forget. Oh, swap nail. Follow me on Twitter? Okay. I gotta do one thing before we can move on. Where's my... Okay, Swam Nani Ladak. What? Swap Nani Ladak. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate it. Alright, now I hopefully have everything. And yeah. Yeah, where was I actually? Yeah, make some kind of like structure to the horns because right now it's just kind of blobby. Oh, you followed me on Twitter. Alright, great. Thanks, mate. Okay, and now... Okay. Still don't know what to do with the top line. Like, this one is kinda settled now. I know how to continue, which is great. But I have to still figure out the top line of it somehow. But it will come around. Pretty sure about that. Okay. like the red accent there. Nice contrast with the blue color. Can bring a little bit more attention to it. Now this whole edge. Those little red parts. Alright, so that actually doesn't look that bad. Yeah, always remember to save your work, no matter what you do. Because my work is not saving for some reason. Oh, it's saving, but it might take a while. Alright. And just to be sure, it's really good to just go to your settings, and I think it's like, where is it? General, how's the miscellaneous, and autosave. Set it up because it's very useful, especially when you're like have problems with remembering to save, as I do. There's nothing worse than just lose like, I don't know, 15 hours of work or something. Not 15 hours, but like, you know, like 6 hours when you're working on it and it's just gone. All of it. It's not a really good feeling. Can I get lighter of this one? Do I have it somewhere? I do have it. Nice. Nice. Not the color I wanted. Come on. This one, yeah. Okay, it has to go like this way, this way, right around here, and then I have to like change the curve slightly. Like I can make it almost like like vertical, and then I have to change it. Or horizontal. Horizontal, that's better. Yeah. Can I get... oh, okay, I have the dark one as well. It's great, actually. Slightly more darkness in there. Do you ever use the palette tab? I used it like at the beginning. When I started this painting, I used it a lot to set up some colors, but now I have pretty much all the colors I want already in the painting, so I don't need them. I just use the color, like the color pick tool, or how it's called. How it's called actually? Color selector tool. So pretty much that's what I'm using to pick up like colors from the whole thing. Of course I could just reach here, but I don't need to anymore because I pretty much have all of them there. So yeah, of course if I like need some like actual color that I see here, yeah, I'll pick that, but I don't need to right now. I have like all my colors in the closer area to my like painting space right now. But yeah, but I will still keep them if I actually need some OG color, like the one I picked before. Or if I start to think that it's getting a little muddy. That can happen if you like reusing colors that are all oh my god, I can't even speak today. That are already there. If you were like reusing them a lot, because like you're not using like 100% opacity all the time, so it can like happen when you like reuse it like, I don't know, like 6 times already. For example, if I would just use like 100% opacity here and I would just use it here, and I thought, yeah, it's pretty much the same color, but now I have like only 50% opacity or 70% opacity I used here, and then I pick from here and go, and now I realize this place is like muddy as hell. That can happen, and you don't even realize that. Like, you will realize it afterwards when you look up, like, you know, like on Zoom or something. Yeah, that can happen, but yeah, it's good to have them for reference there, I guess. Ooh. Burps. Okay, bye, good night, sorry I cannot stay no longer. It's 3:43 AM here. Have a good day. Yeah, you too. See ya. Thanks for watching. Ooh, I'm kinda broken. Okay, now I have to add the same detail to everything. That's gonna be nightmare. I'm telling you. I wanted to reuse the red one, didn't I? I like the contrast of it, so we'll see. Natalia Skverisa, hi. Skverita. Hi, don't you know how to blend kit? I'm not sure if that's like being sarcastic or if that's an actual question. But hi. Just tell me if you're like actually want to know or if you're like actually kidding. Okay, now I'm confused. Well, if it was an actual genuine question, I do, I guess, know how to blend well. Just have to take like time with it. There's like multiple brush engines in Krita, right? You have like the wet one. It's called color smudge, I think. Still to this day, I'm not sure. Yeah, color smudge engine. And with this, it's like really easy to blend colors. If you don't like blend, I don't know, like those two colors. I want, for example, I want. Okay, it's like nothing easier than use the smudge brush, right? Because you don't really need to pick up those colors anymore. You can just start like blending them into each other to make nice transition from one to another. And it's usually quite simple. To blend something like that. Okay. Right? Then you have like other brushes, like you have this normal pixel brush. If you want to do the same thing, let's pick up some other colors. Pick up like something a little bit lighter, like this thing, and with this really dark one. You can do the same thing, right? But now you have to kind of work with it more. Okay, I'll just use like these. I'll start to use like these like circular movement to try to make the transition better. Like this is like pretty what was it? What was the word? Like textured brush kinda. But it doesn't matter. Cheers. And I'm trying to like make, I always pick like the color closest to the color I want there, and I will just use it there, just slightly just top it. And you can get like also like pretty decent gradient from it. So if that was your question, yeah, you can like, it's actually not that hard to blend colors. And you can do it with whatever brush you want, doesn't matter. What's this? Carol. Of course, it's better just like to pick a brush you want to use, like you're comfortable with. Like, don't just pick brushes I'm using. Like, just pick yours and learn it with those. It doesn't matter. You're welcome. It doesn't matter what kind of brush you use. It's like I can literally take whatever brush I want and create the same gradient, because like it's just, for me, I have like certain workflow. Your workflow can be like totally different, and for me it's like I know which brushes to use for my workflow to like get the best result for my use case, kinda, you know? Like, it doesn't really matter what kind of brush you use. You can get the same result with every brush. Oh, something. Okay, there's something wrong. There's something under my brush. Or over. It's going over my brush. It's not good. But yeah, it doesn't matter. But if you want to know, I'm using the wet bristles right now, and the one before was, I think, bristle smooth, but that one is from the custom brush pack, which is called Concept and Illustration of that. Probably my favorite custom brush pack that there is in Krita. Like official one, like pretty sure I would like some other ones as well, but this is my favorite that I knew of. It's really good to unzoom sometimes, because once you like get too zoomed in, it will lose like context and it will fuck you up. Wow, who is this girl? It's one of my really old characters. It's like from my series, like my friends. It's like a traditional sketching series. I can show you the original sketch if you want to see it. If I'll find it, it's somewhere in here. Right. Yeah, that's the original sketch. It's like scanned. Wait a second, that's not what I want. It's like scanned. And on the scanner, it's like actual pencil sketch. I scanned it, and now I'm trying to turn it into some kind of painting. It's actually pretty old. It's like 2016 or something. Maybe even early. It's gotta be like 15, 16, something like that. I turned on some layer that I didn't want to. Oh no, I just have to do it like that. Oh, did I? What? Where's my? Oh man, did I messed up something? No. Where's my progress? Like my whole freaking progress. Damn it. Are you kidding me? No, oof, I'm an idiot. That's good. I'm just an idiot. Everything's fine. Freya Bamberg. Thank you, Freya. Trying to animating Krita, but isn't going as so well exporting. Well, what's the problem? Is it just the black nothing? Ooh. Or something like that. Oh, it's the wrong layer. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if you're still like writing or something. But if your screen is black, and you used one of my tutorials, like the last one for exporting, there's pinned comment there, and if you look at the comments and the replies for the comment, one guy was suggesting their like solution that works for like a lot of people, so you can try that. It's something with the baseline. I'm not really sure what it was, and yeah, a lot of people say it like it's actually working for them, so you can try that. And if it's something else, well, I don't know. Like even my knowledge is kind of limited, you know. Like at some point it's like it might not be working, but there's always workaround, right? You can like use directly the FFmpeg pack, but it's like command line, so it can be like a little buzzkill, but it works really well actually. It's like the FFmpeg pack itself works like really well. It's a real powerful tool. You kind of need to know what you're doing first. Okay, the horn starting to look pretty well, like from what it was actually. I hope my comments are not bugged or anything. Oh, they're not. We're live, great. Okay, I'm getting a little bit bored of the horn, so I might actually start doing something else, like body or boobs or something. Okay, to check from distance if it actually looks decent. Should I use the rat there? Maybe. Might actually look pretty good. We'll see. Yeah, it will add a little bit more light to it. Okay. Hi, Mr. Lady. How are you doing? Feeling better? Still sick? Ooh, that sucks. That sucks balls. But in a good mood. That's the spirit. Why such a good mood? You got your favorite toy for Christmas? Well, I didn't ask for anything. Yeah, but like you don't have to ask for something, right, to get it. Should I make them red? I don't know. Maybe this could be red. We'll see. Oh, look. Also, I can talk out loud, so that's X. I mean, what I heard, you can't even talk not out loud, so that's the sack to not talk at all. make sense? You're a loud person. That's a sway. Okay, 360 no scope. I don't understand how you can draw so good. Your art is amazing. Thank you. and thank you, and it's not a big, like, it's not some like big science or anything. It's just practice, like a lot of practice. That's pretty much it. No science, no magic trick, just practice. I know, but I love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Be a lot of zooming out and zooming in. Wait, this one. There's like a lot of detail. And sometimes the detail can be pretty... Sometimes small detail can like kind of ruin the thing. Gonna check out on it from time to time. How long have I been drawing? Okay. I should make like the what's it called, the Nightbot command for it. Because I feel like every stream I'm repeating it. But yeah, I've been drawing since 2012. I think, yeah. So like 6 years. And digitally, only 4 years, I would say. Okay, now that I have chips, I'm good to go. Where are you going? That joked. J. Carl, hello Mar, I've been watching your channel for a while now. Very happy to be able to say thank you in person for all your videos. Oh, that's really nice, thank you. And I'm glad you like it. I know that I'm not uploading that often, but yeah, there's multiple factors to it. Biggest one of them is my procrastination. Well, thanks, mate. This will take forever. These always do. I always, like, end up pretty well. I know all about procrastination. Do ya? Yeah, I got that, don't worry. I know all about misspelling as well. need the darker one here as well. A little bit of depth to it. On here as well. That's why I'm watching videos and not drawing. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I have like few speed paints from streams prepared, plus one tutorial video. Like not prepared. I have like the projects in my Premiere Pro, like for the videos and footage. I just need to, you know, put it together and export it. It's like pretty hard. I'm drawing right now. It's great. I approve that. Ray William Johnson, and I approve this message. That was some old YouTube reference for you. Good. Remember the times when Ray was huge? I just disappeared. What brush are you using? Hard to see on the screen. Okay, I'm using right now. I'm using wrong brush. God damn it. Okay, before I was using. Okay, till now I was using Bristol Smooth. It's like, I don't know if this will help you. Bristol Smooth and one. Okay. Two Bristles Smooth 1, if that makes sense. And this one is from the brush bag concept and illustration. You can find it on the official website of Krita in resources and download it. It's like a big brush bag. It's one of my favorite ones. And before I was using wet bristles, which is like default in Krita 4. It's one of the wet brushes, I think, or I don't know what. Or maybe, yeah, under paint. You can find it under paint presets. I can't believe that I was using different brush for the whole time. I didn't even notice. See, that's another argument for my argument, or another proof for my argument. That's the thing. It doesn't matter what kind of brush you're using. I can't even tell them apart half the time. So. Like, it's good to change them from time to time, or like use more than just one in painting, but don't overdo it. Like, don't use like 100 brushes on one painting. It's not worth it. First of all, you will probably lose like a lot of consistency in a painting. It will look like mess afterwards. Like, it doesn't have to, but yeah, but like if you actually leave like every texture from every brush that you use there, it will look like mess. So like, I don't know, 3-4 brushes max for painting. Which double am I using? I think it's in the description. Oh, it's not actually. It's Intuos Pro. Vacuum Intuos Pro. M. It's the oldest Intuos Pro that they made. This is like when they created Intuos 5, and afterwards there was Intuos Pro in like 2013, I think. Yeah, that's this one. That's really good. Like, I don't think I would ever need anything else. It would be nice to have Cintiq, but I don't think I need it. So. It would be nice to have it, but it's not necessary. I use one for sketching and one. I use one for sketching, one outline, and one for color. That could work. Like you can use for like. Okay, usually the painting goes like this, right? You do sketch. You can't skip like outline because like you don't need clean line art. It's like not necessary, but you can skip that. But if you want to, you can use a different brush for outline, let's say, or line work. And for color, you can use multiple brushes. I'm okay with that. I would probably use like 2 to 3 max, and there like at the end there's like this like glare or like, you know, frosting stage where you can like add more eye candy to it, right? Like use different effects and shit, like I don't know, like use blending layers to add like some glow and stuff. And then you can use like whatever brushes you want for that, right? But for the actual painting, just don't use too many brushes. A little better than my Intuos Draw, but it works for me now. Yeah, like there's essentially there's no difference between those two because it's still patch tablet, right? And if it says that it has like different, I don't know, pressure sensitivity levels, like anything above 1000 you can't tell anyways. And I think even the lowest level Intuos, like lowest level vacuum product, has like 2048, so it doesn't really matter. The only difference is the size, I would say, and that express keys, which for me are pretty much useless because I don't use them. I use my keyboard like 90% of the time. And I think like it's a nice feature to have if you're into that. But I just finding way too like there's not enough express keys for me to even bother setting them up. Because I still have like my left arm on my keyboard all the time, and my right arm is like for drawing. So like it would be weird to just like, you know, switch from tablets to keyboard switch from. That would be weird. True. Yeah, more cartooning style that you. So I have an outline. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I use express keys on. I use only one express key on my pen, like this, the bottom one, or like the top, like bottom one when you're like holding the pen, right? So like the bottom one, the first one, and that's for color pick. That's the only thing I'm using, because like I have my other hand on my keyboard and I can do like Control Z, right? And I'm still not using that color pick anymore. I'm using Control my keyboard. So yeah, I don't have any express keys at all. I would literally just need like pad without any buttons and pen without any buttons, and I'll be fine. Do you know any good brush for blending? Oh, any. The wet brushes are pretty good. Like in general, like the one I'm using right now. The wet bristles, or how it's called. Because it's like a color smudge brush, and that helps to make something easier. It's kind of hard to like get used to them because they're not really acting the way how you'd expect sometimes. It's all about setting them up properly, which kind of changed since the time I was creating my own brushes in like Krita 2 or whatever that was. So I'm really not sure how to change them right now, but I know that you can like actually change them pretty, like you can edit them pretty well to meet your expectations and to make them your own. So yeah, but you would probably have to like get like documentation for Krita or something to get it right. Also, I want to make a new tutorial for the sketch to digital transformation, like how to like turn your picture or scan of your drawing into like line art in digital, because I wanted to make it like automatical with some Python scripting. Be a pretty cool thing for video. I'll see. We will see. Like there is already one video for that, but it's kind of older, and some of the features are not really at like same as they were before. Like the essential is still there, but like it's kind of different. And I got like some complaints about that video already, that it's slightly different now, but it should be working pretty well. Okay, can we change the song? I hope that I'm still on the... Please tell me that I'm still playing the right thing. Oh yeah, I am. Good. I have to like really pay attention to these, like, you know, copyrighted songs now. Because YouTube is a bitch. That's why I would rather stream on Twitch. But it's like harder to get audience there. And people from YouTube usually, like, I thought that Twitch is kind of like no-brainer, that people like, a lot of people have it, but no, apparently not. Why do I really like your creative block video? Okay, if I remember what was in that. It's been a while probably since I did that one. But thank you. I remember doing that, but I don't remember how the video looked. But I'm glad you like it. I just like got a comment on one of my very first videos, and I was like, what? Who's watching those? They were terrible. And like, who takes their time just to go that back in my videos? Because I'm pretty sure like that video got like couple like views, like not even 100, I think. So it's probably like 100% not recommended for anyone. So someone actually had to look for that. And I'm like, what? And the only video from you I've watched is the one in exporting Krita animation. I used that now and the stream got recommended. Oh, okay, that's great. And if you could subscribe and hit that bell icon. Oh, that's perfect. You don't have to. I just remember like every YouTuber now at the end of their video is just like subscribe and hit that bell icon. That was an honest and insightful video. Yeah, I was probably feeling that way at the time. Usually those videos are kind of spontaneous for me. I'm just like come across that something like that I'm having creative blocks, so I just like, yeah, I will make that video on that, because that's right now what I'm struggling with. Well, people like me watch your first video, so we can see how things evolve and build on each other. Type A personality. Probably will. Yeah, I remember when no one did. Yeah. And it's actually not even my first video is actually not even the first video I created for YouTube. It's funny. I uploaded that video, but then I decided that I will not publish it, and I deleted it because I was like, it's not good, it's weird. And my first video that's actually on YouTube right now, that's my first video, is like a month after that one. I have to find some connector for this, so it's like actually connected. This might be a little bit hard to do though. Just have to use a few of those. One of this, okay. Now we're talking. Maybe the lips needs to be redone. Maybe. What is the gray little bar above the frames when you animate? Some of my frames don't have them above, and those frames are not working. Okay, I have to check. I don't remember. I haven't really animated in a while. But I will save it and I will check. Some small document in here and go to animation. So add a layer there. Not really sure what you mean by that. Not really sure what you mean. Oh, you mean those green ones? Oh, I know what you mean. Those, right? You can actually, because thing right now you can do something. Oh man, I forgot how it's done right now. There's like a new feature there. You can like select that and do like some crazy things. No, yeah, the hold frames. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I think that's the hold frame. Wait a second. Oh, I get it now. Ah, it's not a hold frames. What is it though? I think it's like. I think it has to do something with hold frames, but I'm not sure. Probably. Yeah, it's probably have to do something with the hold frames, but I don't really know. I haven't used the new features yet. But I remember that. That's like hold frame. But it works afterwards. I don't know. Also, are you sure that like your start and end frame are like long enough? Maybe it's just the frames that can be there. Where are we? How do you blend the colors, or just keep adding on more colors? Sorry if this question was answered. Just joined. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this question was answered, yeah, like 3 times today, but I will just do it one more time. Okay. So it depends on what kind of brush you're using, right? In Krita you have like, let's say 2 main brushes. You have pixel brush or color smudge engine, like color smudge brush. This one is the color smudge brush, which makes it a little bit easier on you because you can actually like smudge those things, right, like that, which helps with blending. But pretty much what you want to do is just to go with your color and towards the second color, right? And then you take like the midpoint and try to like blend those colors together. And you always take like the midpoint and just make it more smoother. Or like use the color pick, or how is it called, the color selection tool, and always like pick the closest color towards you want it and just like really softly go over it until it gets like soft gradient. And once you get the whole transition, you are ready to go. So this is how I would do it with like smudge brush, right? Then we have pixel brush, which is like normal Photoshop brush. Probably seen that one. It's just layering. And it's pretty much similar. But I like to use like, okay, I will just go towards the second color, right? And I will just lay the second color on top of it. And try to make and I will just like do these a little like, what was it called, like roller emotion. It's like really textured brush, so like not textured but like uneven. But you can literally use any brush you want. I always pick the like closest color and go and go and go and go and go and go until you get like the whole gradient. This is like not the best, but if I will spend a little bit more time on it, it will be the same. Found the weirdest way to fix my problem. Don't even know how to scrap it. Yes, pretty much how it works. You're welcome, by the way. Crispy Christy. Yeah, I will just hide it so I can use it whenever the next person will ask me the same question. And now we can continue. Or you can remember at what time in the stream you described it and say go to example 12. Oh shit. I think it will be faster to just explain it again. Or just like do like Twitch clip. Because I'm streaming on Twitch as well, by the way. If anyone's into Twitch. More. Yeah, right now. I'm using like Restream.io, so I'm streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. At least I hope so. Yeah, I'm good. Like my phone to check. Oh, what's my name there? Okay, I'll just post my Twitch in the chat. That would be probably easier. And my Twitch. Hey, I'm trying to get better at Krita and my main issue is painting. Can you help me? Well, that's a big main issue. Depends, like what do you want from Krita? Yes, Twitch is before YouTube. Gonna watch Twitch instead. That's better. I like Twitch more as well. Way more because I can listen to whatever I want on Twitch. Well, first of all, drawing. I want to learn how to draw better, and then you want to go to grayscale, figure out how to blend well, and after that you can go for color. But try to, like, you know, with drawing it's the drawing is better for figuring out the program and like get familiar with your tablet and everything, and then you go like grayscale, so you learn how to paint, how the values are working and everything, and then you can add the next level, which is colors, pretty much. That would be my like basic answer for that question, because like you can just like, you know, learn how to paint. It's like you have to start with something, so I can like build on that. Wait, this is grayscale. IPEC SBG is now following. Thank you for the follow. Wait, this is grayscale. This is not grayscale. Just as there are colors in it, like all those colors. This is how grayscale would look. Okay. So I would like put what? Okay. This takes forever then. I put like this thing. Now, this is how grayscale would look. This is with colors. There are ways how to turn grayscale into color, so don't worry about that. How about I'll send you a sketch I'm working on and you can show me how would you color it? This is hard, like I can't. It's your sketch, right? Like, you can try yourself, then you can send me the result on my email, and I can like give you some pointers if that's what's like you want. But like me doing it for you would not probably help you. Just try your best, do something with it, and I will like look at it and I will tell you, maybe do some like quick redraw or something, and like figure out what, because like you will not learn how to paint just from watching me paint. You have to be the one who's doing everything, you know. You have to be the one who's touching the things, you know. Like the same with everything else. You will never learn something from someone else. You have to do the stuff, and someone else can guide you, but you have to be the one who's doing that. If that makes sense. I think definitely makes sense. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, it does. You can check out my... I'm not sure if I have it on Twitch. Wait a second. Wait a second. Here's my Twitch. I don't have the email there though, but you can find it either on YouTube, as there's a link for my YouTube in the description under the stream, or you can go at Discord and you can just send me that on Discord. That could also work if you want to. Alright. Okay, where was I? I was somewhere. Here, okay. What's your mail so I can send you a pic of my first digital drawing, the only finished one I've done. Send me some pointers. Right now on Discord, once I'm done coloring. Okay. Yeah, I have to like, wait a second. Okay, I will just find the email. Okay. No, shit. That's Twitch. Don't. That's not my email. I don't know why I didn't copy it. Copy. Okay, now it should work. Yeah, that's my email. Like public email. Make sure that you fill up the subject as well for the email, because otherwise it will go straight up to spam and I will not see it. So just make sure that you will like fill up the subject. Where's my chat? All right. Back to the drawing board. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Much better. Yeah, good. Oh, that's why it looked like that. Yeah, now it makes sense. I need to unzoom again to see what I'm actually doing here. Good. Now we can finally fix the warrants again. Okay, it's getting pretty nice texture to it. I like that. Nice. Kind of want to do the, I don't know what that is, like the stones in the middle. But I don't really know how to go about this. It'd be actually better to use something different than the smudge brush right now. Because they're not supposed to be like shiny, they're not supposed to be defined, really. Or smooth. It should be like rough. And shit, so we have to go with a different brush now. Just because of that. But in the end I will probably switch back to the original brush again. To set up some edges to it. Okay, this one might actually be good. For this. Okay, yeah. This could actually work. See what we can do with that. Huh. Now I know why I had a problem with rendering. The selected end frame was 20 frames before the actual end. Yeah, see? Yeah, that happens to the best of us. Don't worry about that. Don't even worry about that. What creature is this actually? Something you just came up with today? And not today, it's like ages old. It's like not ages, but like 3 years ago I draw it. Like drew it, like this is the original sketch of it. Wait a second. No, yeah, this one. This is the original sketch. It's like a traditional sketch in sketchbook from 2015. It's like from my series. It's called My Friends, the series, and I just do like these, like kind of creepy, kind of fantasy looking things, drawings. I really enjoyed that. Oh, where was I? Yeah, I was doing this thing. I'm kind of confused. What's this? Hello, Breezy GM. What are you doing? Damn. Burps. But it's totally natural and human thing to do. In it. Especially if you're drinking soda. What's that? Oh, okay. Nope. You are very good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Something darker. Could it be? Maybe like this color? Yeah, that's the thing. And to give it back the actual texture that it had before in the sketch. So it actually looks a little bit stony. Not stoned, but stony. That could work pretty well, I think. Yeah. This will be difficult. Very difficult. Nothing unmanageable, I think, at least. I'm supposed to get an art book soon. So excited. The only problem is that if I get it later than tomorrow, I don't be able to use it until February 3rd. I don't understand why, man. And what is art box exactly? Like an actual box of art supplies or something? Or you mean like a light box maybe? I'm not sure. like the red one. I might actually keep the like really dark, this like purpley reddish color there. Box with our supplies. Oh yeah. And why aren't you able to use it later? Like, are you going somewhere or something? Scroll box. I don't know these stuff. Because I usually like. This is the one I'm getting. Okay. Okay, I'll just Google it. It's probably the easiest thing. Figure out what are you talking about? Scroll box, add supply box. Monthly art supply box. Okay, so it's like Dollar Shave Club or something like that, right? It will just arrive to you. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I usually just buy supplies when I'm going to like art shop. And in the like whatever catches my eye, like my eye in the art shop, I'll just pick that up. It's like it's working pretty well for me. But I'm not like very fancy person when it comes to art supplies. Like the most fancier thing I have is probably the pencil pocket brush pen. As like the most fanciest thing I have, and like other things are just like some mechanical pencils. And yeah, of course, like the oil paints, they're pretty damn expensive, so yeah, you could say that is kind of fancy. But it's fun not knowing what you're getting and challenge creating something, but it's, yeah, I guess. Well, that's a good way to force yourself to do something, I guess. It's like the same thing with the Inktober, right? Because you don't know what you will be doing, kinda, and it forces you to like do something every day. But I don't really see the point if you're already doing something every day, right? Safe. Yeah, I don't really have time for experimenting anymore. Like, lately I've been working like a lot, and when it comes to like drawing, I just like to stick to basics. Yeah, I'm doing something exactly like Inktober, but with other words for a whole year. Probably not gonna finish it, yeah. That's like, yeah, that's pretty optimistic goal there. Like the month is alright, the whole year. Like I was saying that I was drawing every day, but like yeah, there were some days where I just, you know, it's just either you just come back really late or you have some like other things to do, right? When you can't actually draw at all, so like yeah. It's pretty ambitious there. Good luck with that. pretty much my goal for art is to make some streams and like at least one video a month for the YouTube. That's like my like level of ambitiousness right now. One day I drew 10 minutes late. That's 12:10. Ooh. Does it matter? Like I okay, this is one thing that I like, that's like my kind of motto. Like if you like didn't sleep, it's still the day, you know? It's still like not tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow is when you wake up, right? When you wake up the next day, that's the day. But if you haven't slept, then it's probably like still the same day. Yeah, it is. Come on. Like yeah, technically it isn't, but like come on. Like if you have a deadline for work, right? It's probably like it's alright if you're gonna do it the same day, even though the deadline is that day, because you still have time to like, you know, get some sleep and put it in, or turn it in, or how it's called. So yeah, I would it's fine. Don't be hard on yourself. I didn't mean not really on that. What did you mean? What you meant? I said not really for that, I don't really care. Oh. Okay. But I'm one day I'd okay. Now I kinda get it, but still confused. Like that you don't really care that it was 10 minutes late. Or that you do care and that not really was that I don't really care, but you do care. The only thing that I have no time to create other art. Yeah, that's a kind of bummer. I was trying to stream every day, but then I realized that I don't have time to do anything, because like I have to figure out what gonna like, you know, draw, do some preparation, and I figure out that it's time to stream. I haven't really done anything. And streaming is like kind of tedious in a way. Like not tedious, more like tiring a lot. Like I can draw way longer when I'm drawing just for myself than on stream. Just simply because like I don't really have to think, I can do whatever I want, I can like, you know, I'm taking breaks, I'm just like just chilling. We're getting somewhere. Pretty good. I don't care. That's good. How often do I draw? Well, whenever I stream, and whenever I have like some customer, and whenever I need to do something for a video. Pretty much. I don't really draw for myself at all these days. Which kinda sucks. Yeah, pretty much commissions, streams, YouTube. And there should be like 4 point that's like for myself in my own sketchbook, but I just bought a new sketchbook and it's empty. I would have to like, you know, scratch the work part, then I would have like a lot of time and I could draw. That would be great. But I know myself, I wouldn't draw, I would just procrastinate with some YouTube videos or something. Or Netflix. I'll be that kind of person, I'm pretty sure. I'm a lazy ass bastard when it comes to it. Kinda need deadlines. Deadlines are good for me. The problem is right now when I'm having some free time from work, I just like, yeah, I want to just chill. I don't want to really draw. I'm just chilling, you know, just doing some stuff, playing games or something. That's better for me right now. Okay, I can probably like connect this better. We'll see. Oh yeah, she has like, what was it called, like a cloak kind of thing on her. So I will like just like a cloak thingy on her. I'll just like show it a bit. Guess it's wrong. Right, this thing. I have to like incorporate that in there. The only thing I'm not too lazy to do is a draw, because I have a lot of free time. Still in school, before I drew, I did nothing. Oh yeah, in that case, yeah. When I was in school, I draw a lot. But then I started working, like, kinda. And like in school as well. And then I had like laboratory and like school projects and shit, and when I was like in school like 20 hours out of 24 hours of a day, then that was like not really time for drawing anymore. You don't see the bottom of her dress very well. There's no bottom of her dress. There's no dress at all. She's just cut out. She was like, the original drawing was supposed to be like burned. She was supposed to be burned. Like crispy. Like, this is like burned. And original. And it's supposed to be like blood or something, or black, like, I don't know, whatever. Maybe make it more clear that it's ends because it looks a little bit continuous, but like haven't done it properly. Yeah, I still haven't done it properly. I'm still like working on top of her. Like this will be, I will redo this, like totally. She will be looking good. Don't worry about it. I will be finishing her soon. Not soon, but I will be finishing her. One second, I wanted this color darker. Put it there and make maybe a bit less. And her a little bit more blood on her, so hey, better. Ooh. It's getting late. Tiny bit late. Oh, how long am I streaming, by the way? Good to know. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do a little bit more. At least a bit more. A decent amount of bits more. Yeah, also, I don't know if you sent me the drawings yet, but if you did, it might take me a while, okay, to do them, because I have some other things I have to also do. So, like, expect like a week or something, okay? If it's longer than a week, then yeah, you can just start screaming at me, but otherwise, no. Oh, you don't want to... No, you don't want to say that to procrastinator. That's a bad practice, trust me. If you say someone who's like really bad at procrastinating, that he has his time, or he should take his time. How long have I been drawing? Since 2012. So 6 years now. Digital is since 2014. You should not say someone who's really bad, who has a really bad case of procrastination, that he should take his time. Take maximum 2 weeks then to do it. Yeah, okay. That's better. It's better. It's also crazy, like every single art friend I have is more like when someone asks them, when I am asking them like how long they have been drawing, they always say like from the time they were like little, you know, they were like, I was born with a pen in my hand or something like that, you know. I was like, what? I have only been drawing for 6 months. And how old are you? Oh, 13, yeah, yeah, okay. That's, like, I consider that still very young, okay? I started when I was 19 years old, so... It's weird. I don't like this part at all. Need to a little round it up like that. Oh, do one more, I guess. Better. I loved looking at drawing videos, but didn't try until 6 months ago. Ooh. That's pretty much for me as well, like with digital. Actually, yeah, I was watching at digital drawing videos way long, like way earlier than I actually started drawing at all. Because I was like, for me, it was like getting a tablet and start drawing. I never actually thought about like starting drawing normally, like traditionally. So, no, about that. That's pretty much it. And then I like said fuck it when I was like in university, and I just started drawing. Like, why not? And then I like about a year later or 2 years later, I get like my tablet and try digital with Photoshop first. And about 3 years ago, I think, I found out about Krita, and here I am now. Sitting in my room at 10:48 p.m. and talking to myself. What a great... I should probably clean my my monitor because it's dirty and I can't see shit. Damn it. It's really not good when you're supposed to draw or paint, create something. Yeah, I need to clean it. Even though I think Photoshop is better because you can get more help, I think Krita is awesome for free drawing program. Okay, in general, I was using both. I'm still, like, I still pay for Photoshop, but I still prefer Krita for painting, for digital art, like paint, digital painting. Okay, digital painting, that's better. For photo editing, I think Photoshop is the best for photo editing. Like, there's probably nothing better. Like, and for like designers and shit, you know, like that boring design stuff. Yeah. I think is definitely the best, right? You can't pretty much get any better. But when it comes to painting, I think it's like, for me, it's like using, I don't know, like a sledgehammer to how is it called? Like to nail something down. And why I like Krita more, it's lightweight compared to Photoshop. The brush engine in Krita is fucking beautiful. Like, Photoshop has nothing even like comparable to that. Like, no way. The only thing that's kind of comparable to what Krita has is the Coral Painter. But Coral Painter costs like $400 or something, so I mean. And Krita has a pretty good community actually. Yeah. Probably brushes. Yeah, brushes are the reason why I'm still like using Krita. Definitely. The feel of it. Yeah. Like, there are some things that like Photoshop does better, like color correction, filters and shit like that. Yeah, like Photoshop does way better, like faster. They are like, there's way more options for it. That's why I still own Photoshop. I had 260 frames in my animation, so it crashed so much. Yeah. It depends on the resolution, right? And like how many resources you actually have. Like, you can kind of enlarge your resources, I don't know if you know that, but it can crash because of RAM usage. You can go to configure Krita performance, and you can like up the memory limit on that. If it's not enough, but okay, take in mind that I don't know what kind of system are you running, but it's good to have at least like 2 gigs of memory for your system, like minimum. So like, don't overdo it, okay? Now of course CPU limit, like that's max it out. Also, resolution plays like a big role there. But my canvas was also 2000 times 2000. Yeah, it's better to stick up for some like conventional resolutions, like video resolutions. It depends like what's the use case of that. Right, if you like need to use this exact like size, then yeah. But if you're just doing it for a video and you want to make a video out of it, then just you can use like 1920 by 1080 or 720p or something like that. It's for Instagram? Well, I think Instagram, like the Insta stories are the opposite of full HD, like it's like tilted for full HD, so it's like 1080 times 1920, and otherwise I think it's 1500 times 1500 or 1000 times 1000, something like that. And like it's Instagram, like it's small, nobody really cares about the actual resolution. Like you can go even lower. I think like anything above like 600 times 600, no one can really tell if it's a video. Of course, if it's a picture, they can like zoom in, but video they can't. So because like the video you can't really zoom in on Instagram, so it's like the default size every single time. So yeah, I wouldn't like really overdo it with the size. The only thing why I prefer to work with bigger size than I actually need is that I can crop it afterwards when if like, you know, the composition is not right or something, or I want to reuse it for something else. But like I have like pretty good PC, so. I usually go for double what I actually need, like on both sides, so it's like quadruple the resolution I need. So if I would need like full HD, I will just take like 3038 40 times, what is it? 2160, yeah, like 4K. And then I will just like change it when I need to be smaller when I'm exporting it. No. Let's get slow. No, let's do right. Do some underlights. Feel like. There's one more place I need to change, and I don't really want to. I have to like do the like the stones that are coming out of her back. It's gonna be hard. Oh, let's see if we can do something about that. My Wi-Fi turns off at 55, so I can watch anymore using my phone right now. Bye. Okay. See ya. And have a good day, I guess. And thanks for watching. Come on. No. My eyes itchy. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be probably ending the stream in like 5 minutes anyways. Because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. And my eyes starting to hurt and my wrists starting to hurt. So I think it's time for a break for me. So if anyone has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. And after that, I want the stream. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. Still needs a little bit more work. I think it can stay like this in the end result. We'll see. Okay. Let's save it. And I see there are no more questions. So with this, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for all the follows. And I hope I'll see you on the next one. Next one will be sometime soon. I'm not sure when.